It takes a lot to make me angry. It takes a great deal to rile me up. But this one certainly hits the mark for me personally. Now, it's an advert for the Royal British Legion, and they're looking for a head of diversity and inclusion. And this really boils my piss. It really does. Here we have the main forces charity here in the UK, whose job it is to help out British Army, Air Force, Navy veterans. And they're advertising for a non-job like this, paying them between £64,000 to £67,000 a year. I mean, what for? And this is just yet another money-wasting scandal for the Royal British Legion, and they've had many. Now, if you look at the Charity Commission for England and Wales website, you will see that they are currently sitting on £82.78 million, and that's for their own use assets. This company is sitting on a shitload of money. And what are they doing with it? And according to stol.org.uk, around 300 to 400 veterans end up on the streets every year, and up to 4,000 of them require urgent support to find accommodation. And yet here's the Royal British Legion paying nearly 70 grand for a head of diversity and inclusion. So they're going to give all that money to someone to call people racists. And how does that even work in a charity like that? Does that mean that they give money and help and accommodation and housing to former ethnic British Forces veterans ahead of Caucasians in case they're called racist? Is that how it works? Because I guarantee you, if you have a diversity and inclusion team on your workforce, then you'd automatically feel inclined to give certain people preferential treatment, wouldn't you? Because if you didn't, well, you're a racist. And it shouldn't be like that. They should just sack whoever is in this job and give the money to veterans. That's what they should be doing. That's their job. Back in March early this year, the Royal British Legion refused to support the funeral of a soldier who had no family. They also spent around £100,000 on rebranding, which according to them took 2 years. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, stop giving your money to the Royal British Legion, and if there's another charity selling poppies, buy it from them. Because it's quite evident, you're giving these people money, you think that you're helping homeless vets when you're not. It's going either in their pockets via high salaries, or it's going into their bank to collect interest, or they're giving £70,000 of it to a diversity and inclusion officer. I mean, how pathetic. What a kick in the teeth for people who served in our armed forces. What's a kick in the teeth to the old veterans out every November selling poppies. And what disrespect shown to our war dead. As far as I'm concerned, the Royal British Legion is a bloody scam. Utterly, utterly shameful organisation, they really are. I mean, I remember going to my local Legion office for help, and the only time I've ever been, and I remember feeling like I was an inconvenience. I was made to feel they didn't really want to help me and I didn't really need help, and they practically shoved me out the door. Maybe it's because I didn't tick the right boxes, but there we go. And that's that. I'm Paz49. Thanks for listening, and until the next time, Roger Trout.